And we're live, everyone. What is going on? Everyone that's coming in at this time, thank you so much. Take time out of your day. Spend with little old me. Anybody watching this on the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. You guys know how this works. Today was rough. This was not a good game at all whatsoever. You know, we couldn't get stops. The Jazz shot the lights out, and you're not going to win a lot of games like that, right? It's tough. It's tough. Anthony Davis didn't show up in the second half. LeBron didn't show up at all in this game. Russell Westbrook and Lonnie Walker, they were the two standouts, right? They were the two MVPs for the Lakers. You're not winning games with the way LeBron's playing right now. Anthony Davis, this was a game that he should have just utterly dominated and destroyed, and he didn't. It was a terrible loss. This was a really bad loss for the Lakers. But hey, give Russ credit, give Lonnie Walker credit. At least they showed up. Terrible defense. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was they just were hitting shots. I mean, there were a lot of shots that just were tough shots, and they were knocking them down. So you got to give credit to the Jazz for just shooting the lights out. Russ played better than LeBron and Davis. Facts. He did. He was the real standout today. I mean, he looked great. Facts. Too many second chance points, and the Jazz shut the lights out. We look like the Nets. I mean, our defense wasn't 100% like it should have been, but the Jazz were just they couldn't miss. I mean, they were just throwing stuff up and getting it. And like I said, Anthony Davis didn't show up in the second half. Like he might as well not even been out there. LeBron, I don't know what is going on with LeBron. LeBron, I don't know if it's ankle, if he's sick. Every game it seems to be another excuse. Like, I mean, at this point, you might as well just sit LeBron out for like a week. Like, just let him sit. And if it's really his ankle and he's really sick and all this stuff, just sit him. Because we're not looking good with LeBron. LeBron's hurting us more than he's helping us right now. So I mean, at this point, you might as well just sit him out. It's rough. Our defense sucked tonight. Yeah, it wasn't great, but I mean, look, they made some great shots. But I mean, our defense wasn't up to snuff today for sure. We need bigs. We do. We could really use a big. Seriously, we do. We need a big. It's just. We're getting killed on the boards. Davis, I don't know what it is. We could really use a big. I know a lot of people don't like it. I think you trade Patrick Beverley. I know people don't like it, but Patrick Beverley isn't helping us win games right now. Like, him being a locker room guy is great and all, but it doesn't help if we don't win games. We don't make the playoffs. We don't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, he could sit there on the sidelines and be all happy. Like, we're better with him off the court. He's a liability offensively. Yes, he's playing defense, but he's not even close to our best statistical defender. Like, it's just no matter how you shake it. Like, and he's the only salary we have beside Russell Westbrook. And I don't think you should trade Russ right now. Russ is our best player. The last 3-4 games, Russell Westbrook's been our best player. You can make an argument he's arguably been our best player the entire season. He was questionably one of our best players, if not our best player, in the Warriors game. He had a good game in the Blazers game. He took that bad shot, stuff like that, but it wasn't terrible. I don't know. We got to do something. And Kendrick Nunn and Patrick Beverley are the only two that we have outside of Russell Westbrook that you can trade. So I think at this point, you got to look for something. Go get Miles Turner. Package Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn. Give up one of those firsts and go get Miles Turner. Because at this point we need size, we need bigs, we need something. Not just that, but maybe you can, if you go get a Miles Turner, maybe you can give Anthony Davis and LeBron a week to rest and see if maybe that helps. I don't know. I'm in pain again. I feel it. This team will not be alive 10 games from now. I don't know. We got to do something. We come back better. LeBron haven't been playing, but LeBron, yeah, he hasn't been. He's been rough. He's been rough. And like I said, I don't know if it's the ankle. I don't know what it is. At this point, you might as well sit him. Sit him against the Cavs and sit him in the next Utah game. That'll give him, roughly a week of rest. Let Russ start and go that route, and just let Russ be Russ for 2 games and see if he can lead us to a win or two. I mean, what are our other options right now? If LeBron really is having ankle issues and he really is, sick and stuff, figure that out. Sit Russ or sit LeBron, sit Davis for the next 2 games, and see if they can get healthy, get better. We need a big out there with Davis. I agree. Really do. Matt Ryan never played in the second half. The Jazz had 3 players 6'11" or above, while Lakers have 1 dude who's 6'10". They got hella second chest boys. Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, Utah's been playing big all season. They've been playing Lauri Markkanen at the 3 like the whole season. The Jazz are apparently a team of 15 Steph Currys. That's just great. They shot the lights out. Like, don't get me wrong, we didn't play the best defense, but they did. They shot the lights, especially in the first half. They could not miss, man. Could not miss. Russell Westbrook needs help. He does. He really does. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much the narrative has shifted since the beginning of the season. And look, I got killed for it. Okay, I sat there and I talked Russ up, all this stuff. I'm glad he's making me look good. 80 with 2 points in second half. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like, this was a game he should have dominated. This is a game he should have easily. This should have been a 30-piece, if not more, at least. And he wasn't there. I don't know what's up with him, but it is. He's seriously, they need to do something. We still need to trade for more shooting. Yeah, I mean, it's just, my problem is I don't think, like, even if we got Buddy Hield right now, I don't think it saves us. Like, I mean, maybe if Buddy Hield played like he did today, like, he had 26 points of it, 24 points today. He shut the lights out today. But I mean, in reality, like, the thing is that, like, we are so poor shooting the 3 ball. LeBron again went 0 of 5 or 0 of 6 or something like that from 3 today. We're just not making shots. And one shooter I don't think is going to come in and save the day. I really don't. At this point, I'd rather trade for a big, let Anthony Davis play the 4, and just go big and try to get second chance points, second chance opportunities. Like, I would rather, like, if it came down to Miles Turner or Buddy Hield right now, I would rather go get Miles Turner right now. Just because I just think that we could use his size. We could use, his floor spacing, his shot blocking. He's not the greatest rebounder, but, we're not anything at this point right now would be better. Bench LeBron. I mean, not going to bench LeBron, but I think they need to, give him a week off or something. Get your ankle right, get your body right, whatever you got to do. Whatever they got to do. Olynyk and Lauri are so cheesy to guard. Yeah, they're tough. They're tough. Now LeBron fanboys hiding facts. Bron had damn near a triple-double tonight and was still trashed. It's crazy. It is. I mean, it just shows that, like, stats aren't everything. Ham needs to switch Bron and AD's minutes. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Don't matter. We still lost. Facts. Get the likes up. Thank you, SM. Yes. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. We're closing in on 5,500 subscribers. We're only 19 away. Can I get 19 subs in this live stream? That would be amazing. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. Really appreciate it. And thank you, SM. With Westbrook on the bench, this team really might be 1 or 2 pieces away. I think so. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really think you take Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn and you go get Miles Turner, or I don't know, if you want like a shooting, scoring, go get Terry Rozier. Go get one of those 2 and get off to the races. I know people aren't super high on Terry Rozier, but at least he's a proven scorer, a guy that can shoot the 3, a guy that can play on the ball, off the ball. He could play next to Russ. He could play, aside, next to LeBron, all that stuff. Or go get a big. Like I said, go get Miles Turner. Yep, need two bigs out there, second chance boys. Yeah, we really do. We really do. I don't think it's his age. I really don't, because he's a lot of it is just decision making. He's not making good decisions out there. So unless he's losing his mind, like, it's not age. Like, he's still out there. He's still elevating. He's still, able to play defense. He's still able to do a lot of the stuff he could do. He's just not impacting the game. He's just not taking over games like he once was. And I'm not talking about like going and getting 40. I'm talking about just controlling. I mean, we see it all season. He's just holding the ball, letting the shot clock wind down, and then just takes a poor shot, and that hurts us. And then the other team is off to the races. He's not having the impact is the problem. Lakers and Jazz both shoot for 42%. They just made so many threes. LeBron, Westbrook, yeah. A loss is a loss. It is an incredible Russ game, completely gone to waste. Exactly. Like, this is a game that you should win, right? Like, your sixth man, Russell Westbrook, plays incredible tonight. Like, that's a game you have to win. Like, AD has 2 points in the second half. He's completely irrelevant and might as well not even be out there. You got LeBron playing like he's somebody, like, role player. Like, it's crazy. Trade LeBron, then second chance points, lost this game. Yeah, LeBron was rough tonight. Stats don't matter if you lose. Of course, stats matter. It's such a shame to waste as such a great Westbrook game. I agree. Like I said, this is a game that you're supposed to win. Russell Westbrook comes out, he balls out of his mind. You have Walker. Walker comes in, continues strong play from him. Like, this is a game that you have to win. This is a game your two best players are supposed to step up. There's no reason your two best players should be Russell Westbrook and Lonnie Walker when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your team. It just shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen. It's crazy. All the Lakers haters, don't be shocked and surprised if we pull Kyrie and keep Russ. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I really still believe, and I could be completely wrong. Let me put my tinfoil hat on. I really think Kyrie Irving I think they're going to buy out Kyrie Irving. I really do. Because they can't bring him back. They want him to go to counseling and then meet with like Jewish leaders and stuff. Like, is Kyrie really going to do that? Like, what is he supposed to do? Like, what, he's supposed to sit there and listen to what? Like, what is it? And if he doesn't do it, then what? You're just going to not play him this year? And then he's leaving regardless. Like, you might as well just waive him and not have that cloud hanging over your head. But I mean, the Nets haven't made good decisions this year, so it wouldn't shock me if they don't. They had a lot of open shots, yes. Turner and Hill, please. Problem is, we can't get both without trading Russ, and Russ has been our best player. Like, right now, I wouldn't trade Russ at all. Like, at all. Just because he's the only one that night in and night out is giving you the same production. And he's sacrificing coming off the bench. Like, they just can't have a game when everything's clear. Yeah, it's what it seems like. It seems like it's always something. Darvin had one big while the Jazz had three on the floor at times. Yeah, problem is we don't really have bigs. I mean, all their bigs can shoot, so you can have them all on the court. You can't play, Winning Gabriel, Anthony Davis, and Thomas Bryant. Like, it just sucks. Trade Beverly for what? Go get Miles Turner, or like I said, go get like a why am I blanking? As a Terry Rozier, something like that. Go get a scorer, a guy that can play on and off the ball. Get you some scoring. We need help scoring the basketball. Like, we really do. Or get a big, get Miles Turner, and do that. That's what I trade Patrick Beverly for right now. In fact, Russ is the best player right now. He is. He's the best player right now. What happened? Russ sold. What do you mean, Russell? Russ was the best player on the court tonight. Might as well trade Pat Bev because Schroeder is coming back. Just get turned. Exactly. That's part of my point. You know what I mean? Like you at this point, you might as well. You know, we need help, and Patrick Beverley is not helping. Patrick Beverley is killing us. Russ first game scoring 25. Now he's the best. I'm saying he's playing the best right now. I'm not saying he's the best player. Russell Westbrook is playing the best, is being the best player. You know, like we all kind of agreed that, you know, LeBron had almost a triple double and wasn't good tonight. Like, you know, he's putting up empty stats this season. We could use D Jones this game. We was too small, too many offensive rebounds. They were just killing us from three and in the paint. Yeah, we were getting killed from every angle. For Kendrick Nunn looking good in preseason, he's become unplayable. He has. And it's crazy. Like, I really had such high hopes for Kendrick Nunn. I really did. I thought he would be fantastic and be a real contributor, but he's just not. Of course you can. What are you talking about? You can still trade players. There's a window for one, which he can. The window is December 14th. But beyond that, you can still trade a player that was traded. You just can't aggregate salaries. Come on, man. Look stuff up. We were off defensively tonight. Not enough passion and drive, but the Jazz were too good for the. Yeah, they shot the lights out completely. I thought the Jazz were tanking. Why are they so good? My head hurts. I don't know. Like, they really are. They're incredible. I mean, they're beating everybody. And it's not like they're beating a bunch of bums. Like, they're beating good teams. So, yeah, it's crazy. That's why I think tonight would have been such a good win. Because it's like you're playing a team that's just they smacked everybody. They look good. They're coming in hot. You know, this would have been a good game to win. Build that confidence. Like, okay. What else? Oh, hang on. We just got. We put that up. Hang on. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. I want to get back to my spot. Arthur coming in hot, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Kendrick Nunn's confidence seems shot. It does. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that or he's just. I don't know. He's still recovering from, you know, injury. He just doesn't have the lift or what. I don't know. He's just not looking good at all, and he's literally became unplayable. So I mean, I really think at this point, take Patrick Beverley, take Kendrick Nunn, package them together, you know, next month, and move them in separate deals, whatever you got to do. But again, thank you so much, Arthur. I really appreciate that. Davis a no-show in the second half. Yeah, can't happen. You cannot have Anthony Davis on the court and he just doesn't show up at all. Jazz got too many scores. Jazz really do. They got it tough. Our schedule isn't getting any better. May not get a win again for a week, maybe versus the Kings. I don't know. I think we'll beat Utah again, just like, you know, when we lost to Denver and then we got back and beat them. I think we might beat them. Clippers. I think Clippers are beatable. Clippers don't look too hot right now. I think we could beat the Clippers, even though the Clippers have had our number the last 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But I think those two are winnable games. I think at this point, I think we lose to the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs look unbeatable right now. The Cavs look incredible. So I just think it's I'm not too confident about that game. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take a week for us to get another win. Russ and AD are so good together. They worked well. They do work well together. AD just didn't show up in the second half. If you sit LeBron against the Cavs, Lakers will get spanked. We'll probably get spanked anyway. Like, LeBron isn't helping us right now. And he has an ankle injury. He's sick, whatever. You're better off letting LeBron sit. We're not winning games right now anyway. Let him sit a week or two. Let him get his body right. Let him, get his health right. And then maybe he can come back and be a better player. Because, right now, he's not the guy. He's not helping us. Imagine if the Lakers had a team full of shooters. We'd be pretty good, but we probably also wouldn't be very good defensively. When Sexton made that three with 1 second left, that game, we don't have enough size to sit Bron. I know, but what are our choices? Have him go out there and continue to kill himself for 14 points or whatever, or 17 points, whatever he had. He's not helping us. He's not helping us. And right now, I just feel like we're not winning games. You're better off just having him sit for a week, let him get right, let him get healthy, let him, get himself together, and then hopefully he can come back and we can make a push. I'm tired of AD. I don't blame you. AD didn't show up today. LeBron killed us the first half. He did. He was rough. Doesn't LeBron have the flu or he's sick? Yeah, I mean, supposedly. And so that's my point is like, you might as well just rest him. You might as well just sit him, let him heal, let him get right, and then hopefully he comes back and he can kind of get back into the swing of things. What happened to Davis in the second half? And is Kyrie coming to the Lakers soon? I don't know. Anthony Davis just was a no-show in the second half. 2 points in the second half isn't going to do it. This is a game that he should have dominated. Like they don't have a single guy that could guard him. And this was a game that you need a big game from him, and he didn't show up. He looked good in the first half. Second half, didn't show up at all. And then Kyrie, I still think it's going to be probably a couple of weeks, but I do. I think Kyrie's coming sooner rather than later. I still think that very likely what will happen, and again, I don't know this for sure, but I think what will happen is he's going to meet with Adam Silver next week. They're going to have their talk. I think however that goes, even if it's good or bad, I think Adam Silver's is going to be like, that was a productive talk, because they don't want the shitstorm that the media and everything's going to bring, because it's a bad look right now. And then Kyrie's going to do that. The Nets are going to be unhappy with him. Stephen A. came out and said that Joe Tsai wants him gone. He's sick of him, whatever. And then I think that he ends up getting bought out. I think the Lakers tell him, like, hey, man, like, look, because he's going to have to do a press conference sooner or later. He's just going to have to at this point. So I think he gets bought out. The Lakers say, hey, go do that press conference independently. Go do that. After you're done with that press conference, get through it, and then we'll sign you. Just because I don't think, if you're the Lakers, you don't want him doing that press conference and it says Lakers in the background. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want that. So if he gets bought out, you tell him, go do the press conference, get that over with, get that done, because as soon as you're done with that and we sign you, the entire conversation goes away, because you already got through everything. You apologized, you talked to Adam Silver, you went and did the press conference and answered all those questions. They're going to talk for like a couple days. We'll give it a couple days to marinate. Then we'll sign you, and all of it will go away, because the new narrative and the new conversation that the media is going to want to bandwagon on is going to be that, Kyrie Irving joined the Lakers, and the Lakers are a contender now. That's what I think will happen. So yeah, probably a couple weeks away. Russ and AD to drive us. Bron should rest. That's what I'm saying. I think you do. I think you rest LeBron for a couple weeks, for like a week, I'm saying, and just see. We ain't got no bigs. I know we don't. Russ played well. Russ did play well again. Like I said, I just think you take Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn and you go get Miles Turner. Money works. I mean, granted, we'd have to wait. We'd have to wait like another, month. But I think that's the move. That reach turnover killed us. We could have tied it or gone up by 1. We go down 5. Yeah, it's rough. It's crazy how things can flip. It's time we trade Russ. He's been playing terrible defense. Russell Westbrook is number 14 in the league overall defensively, and he's number 2 amongst point guards, and he's just hurting us out there by not being able to shoot. He's been inefficient. Oh, okay. I'm JK. LOL. Russ has been great, but you did get me. All right, I give it to you. I was about to go off. I'll give it to you, Laker fan. You did good. You got me. You got me good. Because I was like, no. I was like, there's no way that you just said that. But good one. I'll give it to you. You did. You got me good. I was already turning red. That was a good one. AD needs help getting rebounds. I agree. I think we're gonna have to get a big soon. I really do. Jazz are going to the finals. Jazz versus Cavs NBA fans call it right. Dude, the way it's looking, he might not be wrong. LeBron sold, yeah. Miles Turner, yeah. I think we're gonna have to get Miles Turner. I think you keep Russ, go trade for Miles Turner, and yeah, go that route. Cavs are about to play big as well. Yeah, they are. Oh my God, Russ had a good game, but the Lakers lost. True. Buddy averaged over 20 plus. How will that not help, bro? Because the problem is that we need he's a guy that needs setup, right? So he has to. He's a guy that you can't just give the ball to and he can just go get a bucket. Sometimes he can create a little bit for himself, but he's not like a bucket getter. Like, like he's not a guy that can just go cross you up, get you all saucy, and then get a nice little looking shot. He's a guy that's spot up shooter. He'd be great from shooting, but we lose. He's a big liability defensively, so we lose some of that defensive end. On top of that, he's not going to help our shooting deficiency. So if he's not, I mean, he'll help. I'm not saying he's not going to help at all. I'm not saying like, oh, if we get Buddy Hield, like we're not any better. I still think we're better. I just don't think he's going to completely turn it around. Like, I think if you go trade for Buddy Hield over Miles Turner, I don't think, but I think Miles Turner would make a bigger impact right now with this team than Buddy Hield would. Although we do really need scoring. I will give you that. We really do need scoring. But I think if we can get size, I think that'll help. It'll also help us rebound better. And Miles Turner can spread the floor a little bit. I don't think we need much more scoring, but we need 15 to 20 a game. Also, you got to keep in mind, Buddy's production is going to go down if he goes to the Lakers. He's averaging 20 points a game because he's getting 20 shots a game on the Pacers. He's not going to get that on the Lakers. Not with, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, and everyone else. So he's going to go from probably 20 points a game to 12 to 15, which is still good. But you're losing defense. You're losing a lot in Buddy Hield. Because we don't have bigs that can shoot. That's the problem. Like Utah has, all three of their bigs can shoot. So you can have them all out there and it works. Lakers can't. You can't have Damian Jones, Wayne Gabriel, and Anthony Davis out there. If we got Thomas Bryant back, then you could probably make that work. Maybe you could have Thomas Bryant, Wayne Gabriel, and Anthony Davis. But right now, until Thomas Bryant comes back, we're kind of stuck going small. Got to dump Damian Jones and get another big. I agree. Problem is we can't waive him or buy him out because he still would count towards the tax. So, we're kind of stuck with Damian Jones right now, which sucks. Because I would love to just unload Damian Jones and go get Hassan Whiteside. I really would. I almost feel like they should just waive Wayne Gabriel and go get Whiteside. But I mean, Wayne Gabriel was everywhere tonight. He looked in the minutes he plays, he's usually pretty solid. But I think we need somebody that can make a bigger impact, And I think Whiteside solves your rebounding, solves your shot blocking. I think he would help. But we need that big. Yeah, I agree. We do need that big right now. 80 lack of a mid-range is, it's hurting us. His shooting is hurting us bad. Dean trashed the way Lakers played tonight. Shaking my head. Yeah, it was rough. Matt Ryan didn't play in the second half. He didn't. I don't know why they didn't give him more looks either. I wonder what that's about. Why he didn't get more minutes in the second half. Look at the Jazz. They got all positions. They do. I mean, they're a deep team too. They got they got at least 8, 9, 10 guys. The rookie is really good. Yeah. Walker Kessler. Lakers shot 40% from three, just like the Jazz. Yeah, but they took more threes and made more. And that was the difference. That was the difference in tonight's game. LeBron played like garbage. That's why the Lakers lost. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's not looking good, sloppy and lazy. Yeah, I agree. These Utah boys are pissed at Danny. They are facts. Talk about a botch job. He basically blew up a middle of the pack playoff team to create a new middle of the pack playoff team. I mean, at least he got a bunch of draft picks, so I guess that's one way to look at it. Lakers still trash. Don't let those 2 wins fool you. Should have lost to the Pels if they didn't hit the free throw at the end. I mean, Lakers shouldn't have lost to the Pels. Period. That game should have been never should have even gotten that close. Can LeBron fans and Westbrook fans chill? They keep dissing the other player. Both guys are on the team, and we support both of them. Enough with the negativity. Look, I have no problems with criticism. I mean, there's levels to it. Obviously, don't want to get too carried away. But LeBron's struggling, and that's the reality. And he needs to be – there's something going on, and it needs to be talked about. But, again, there's levels to it. What happened to your man, K Num? You hyped him like crazy. Crazy, a lot crazy, and he's not even playing, bro. I've said that. I've said he's proved me completely wrong. Russell Westbrook proved me 100%. I have hyped Russell Westbrook up more than anybody. Russell Westbrook is making me look like an MVP right now, and I love it. He even got MVP chance tonight, baby. I love it. I love it. But, yeah, I mean, I've said repeatedly I was wrong on Kendrick Nunn. Hey, I looked great in preseason. If preseason was regular season, Kendrick Nunn, I'd be 2 for 2 right now. But I'll take the Russ situation because that was bigger. What else? Trade everyone, fire sale, get and tank to Victor. We can't get Victor Wembanyama. We don't own our pick this year. Lynn needs more help. Not so great. Nobody can want Beverly. Of course they will. He's an expiring contract. Just like people want Russ, just the same reason people want Russell Westbrook, they'll want Patrick. They'll take Patrick Beverly. Maybe it's December 15th. I said December 14th, but it might be the 15th. Or December 14th might be the last day, something like that. But yeah. Trade Russ and AD in a package for what? Now we can use Dwight Howard right now for real. I agree. We really could use Dwight Howard. I think, like I said, I think that they should just go. I think they should take a look at either Whiteside or Howard. We really need it. We need it. Yeah, I don't know. We're in a rough spot for sure. Were they lazy in the defense? This game completely winnable. I don't necessarily think. I think it was a combination of like they weren't great defensively. I mean, I don't think they were terrible defensively. I know 130 points looks bad, but they were rotating, they were getting after guys, they were doing stuff. Guys were just hitting shots. I mean, there was how many times do we see like some fall away like 3-point chucker from like Mike Conley and Sexton and Markin and all of that. Like it just I think it was just a combination. If I'm being honest. And it was a winnable game. I would trade Russ for Deb. Problem is, he's like I said, he's currently playing. Like he's been our best player the last few games. I'm not saying he is our best player. I'm saying he has been the last few games. Why did we sign the guy Toscano Anderson? Because there wasn't much else out there. This free agency was terrible. Subscribe. Let's go. Thank you, Joe. Yes, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I am 18 subs away from 5,500. That'd be awesome if I could get that. I know that there's 18 of you that aren't subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Turn that red to a gray. I'd really appreciate it. It helped me out a lot. If you love Laker content, you love these live streams, check out my videos, all that stuff. And don't forget to like this video. But thank you, Joe. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. F it, Warriors doing bad also. Let's get Curry. Yeah, right. Just call him up. Be like, hey. The Pacers is not trading Turner for 2 players. They want a first-round pick. I said we'd give them a first round. I said Patrick Beverly, Kendrick Nunn, and a first-round pick. Lakers need rim protection and shooting. Yeah, definitely. LeBron has passed his time. I really don't think that's what it is. I really don't. Because it's not, again, it's his decision making. Like, he's not making good decisions out there, which is the biggest problem. It's not that he's like terrible. I mean, we've seen him be able to just go get a bucket still. We've seen him able to just like, play some solid defense, block shots, elevate, dunk the ball, all that. Like, there's moments where he looks like his regular self. It's just his decision making, and he's not making shots. Like, he just doesn't seem to have lift. And I don't know if it's that ankle or what. That's why I said sit him for a week and let's see. Maybe let him get his body and his legs right and everything and see. LeBron has been sick for the start of the season. It would be partially because of that, but he has definitely been disappointing so far. I agree. That's why I'm saying, like, sit him for a week or whatever. Just sit him down, have him rest. Don't leave your bed, don't leave your couch, nothing. It's not like we're winning a bunch of games right now. So what's the difference? Like, let Russ go be rest for 2 or 3 games, and then come back, and then let's go try to make a run. Yeah, facts. He is robbing the Lakers for a second. Yeah, we definitely don't have shooting. Yeah. Sorry, trying to find some. Here we go. We got a lot of help from the refs. Didn't show. Yeah, the refs did help us a lot towards the back end. It looked like it. If there's a good trade out there, I would do it. If it's the right trade, like if it's a trade that like guarantees to make us better, yeah. Then yeah. Like I'm still not against trading Russ. It just has to be the right deal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to trade Russ just to trade Russ. I never wanted to trade Russ, but especially now, especially the way he's playing, how he's bought in, he's embracing that bench role. I just think he's too valuable right now to just get rid of him. But if there's a good deal out there, I think you got to do it. Look at Jokic and Luka. They have shooters for days. Yeah, absolutely. Trade done. Yeah. Russ' best game of the season. It was one of them. It was definitely up there. AD was moving around great too. Looked like his back was doing better. Then he just disappeared. Yeah. I mean, he was great in the first half. I don't know what happened. How the hell they got 25 extra shots at us? Just rebounding. Turnovers. Just not playing good basketball. Well, good teams have losing to Utah, so what makes Lakers any different? No, I said it earlier. Utah's beaten a lot of really good teams. They're looking really good. It's just the Lakers just aren't looking good. Trade LeBron for young players and rebuild around AD and Russ. Can't trade LeBron this year, even if the Lakers wanted to, which I don't think they would or want to. But even if they did, they can't. Even if they wanted to. I never thought I'd see the day Russ got MVP chance to stay. But right. I was shocked. I was like, no way. I was like, they're really chanting MVP for Russell Westbrook at Staples Center. I was like, man. I was happy for him in that moment too. Bad as spoiled with it. I agree. It would have been great for Russ to get that out, to get that W. I don't know why they didn't go to him more down the stretch. Like, he was killing it. He was getting to the hoop, getting to the paint. He was knocking down threes. I would have, like, when we got it to like 8 again late, I would have just let Russ run wild. He was killing him. Like, why not? But instead, you give the ball to LeBron, you let LeBron hold it, kill the shot clock, and then get bad possessions. I would have rather just, as soon as that rebound came off, I would have just thrown it to Russ and had Russ just go. Try to get us back in the game. Worst case scenario, he sucks down the stretch and we lose anyway. But he was literally our best player tonight. Why wasn't the ball in our best player's hands tonight? We need another. I agree. I'm with you on both. Looks like playing defense is getting to LeBron. Maybe that could be it too. It's a good point. Having to play defense night in, night out. He is. He got a real payday. Lakers aren't damn for years to come. They'll be fine. Jazz became a better team by trading Gobert and Mitchell. Lakers would be a better team trading LeBron and AD. They can't trade LeBron even if they wanted to. The Jazz look like the Warriors against the Grizzlies. Well, yeah. I mean, they look good. They look good. That was the game they hit like 23s. Something like that. I don't look Coach Ham. Coach Ham's been great. He's been fine. His out of bounds play calling is incredible, or out of timeout play calling is incredible. I mean, he got Russ to buy in. He's got these guys playing a top 3 defense. Like, you know what? It's not his fault guys aren't making shots and LeBron isn't showing up and AD is disappearing. Like, he can only do so much. Coach Ham has done everything. Like, Coach Ham has done a better job than most people would. They got to trade Kendrick Nunn for Cam. I really don't think the Knicks are going to trade Cam anymore. Cam has been good for them this year. Yeah, this game is definitely on our two best players. Yeah, facts. NBA should suspend Irving for the whole year. No, stop. That's ridiculous. God. They will buy out Kyrie clearly. They will buy out Kyrie clearly. I don't know if they will for 100%, but I think it's very likely. Yes, Ham always goes small. Ball and Beverly always play. And Beverly's been terrible, but he's a veteran guy. I get it. And small ball, we don't have any bigs. We don't. We have Anthony, like Thomas Bryant is out. Damian Jones has been terrible for us. All right. Is it just me or the Lakers have not played one bad game yet as of today? Their schedule seems unusually difficult start out of the season. Yeah, they have a tough opening stretch, and then it's pretty even throughout the season too. Like they don't have like usually you'll see like teams have a stretch where it's like you're playing like tanking teams for like 5 straight games. We don't really have that this year. We have like a 3-game stretch in like I think it's like January or February, and then we have another one in like April, something like that. And then other than that, it's not going to get easier. Like we got a pretty balanced schedule as far as like tough, hard, tough, hard, tough, hard. Not just that, but I think there's a lot of good teams. Like teams are more balanced this year in general, or at least so far it looks like, right? I mean, Portland. Many people thought Portland was going to be one of the bottom teams in the West. They just keep winning. You know, they beat the Suns tonight. Utah was supposed to be a tanking team. They keep winning. Spurs. The Spurs win tonight because they keep winning. Spurs lost tonight, but still, I mean, they've looked better than people thought. You just have so many teams. I mean, like even in the East, like you have like look at Philly and Golden State and Miami and all these teams that were supposed to be good just aren't very good this year. Still early, but still like it's rough. Nets will not buy out Kyrie. Sean Marks already talking. He didn't say he wouldn't. He said they haven't considered it yet. Kendrick Nunn's confidence seems shot. Yes, it does. It seems all over the play like Ben said. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm thinking LeBron and AD should sit for a couple days. It's something that's going on with them, and they need the rest. Other guys got to figure out how to win without LeBron on the floor. I agree. Look, we play the Cavs. I don't think we're going to beat the Cavs regardless. And maybe you get that game where you don't have LeBron and you don't have AD and everyone just steps up and maybe guys start knocking down shots and maybe you get lucky and it's that turnaround game where it's like other guys had to step up. So now they just play better throughout the season. We've seen it happen before. I mean, at this point, I think, what do you got to lose? I'm not buying him out. I mean, like I said, maybe they won't, but like, what are their other options? I don't think I will be shocked if he plays another game for the Nets. After what the Nets said about him, how he's unfit to be, a Brooklyn Net, and they want him to go to counseling and meet with Jewish leaders and all this stuff. And they want him to meet all of these demands before they play him. Like, I don't like if I'm Kyrie, I'm telling you, go, kick sand. You tell me, you make a press release telling me I'm unfit and I don't belong being a Brooklyn Net and blah, blah, blah. Like, go. I tell them to go screw themselves. And if the Nets, you still want to keep that shitstorm, because as long as Kyrie's on that roster, even if he's sitting at home, as long as Kyrie's on that roster, they're in trouble. And the Nets won today without Kyrie. So they might look at it as like, maybe we should just get rid of Kyrie. And just move on, be done. It sucks when we have players, but we trade them and they cook us. Yeah, right. Pat Bev, not worth $13 million, provides no offense. Yeah, he's not. He's been a liability out there. And defensively, he's not making us better defensively. Like if you look at the defensive stats with Bev on and off the floor, we're actually slightly better. Russ was getting MVP chance 100. Yeah, I love that. I love seeing it. Get Miles Turner. We need rim protection. I would be all for that. Like I said, we can't. The problem is we can't do it right now. We got to wait till December, which sucks. But players can't just join a team. It also takes time for them to fit into a system. Yes, but there are certain factors into that. Y'all want to keep saying Russell Westbrook this, Westbrook that. We still lost. He doesn't win games. The whole point of bringing him here was to take over and win us games when LeBron played bad or couldn't. I mean, he played good today. You can't do anything by yourself. Isn't it a team sport? Aren't there 5 players out there? When Anthony Davis scores 2 points in the second half, like what? Like Russ could have went for 50 and they still would have lost. Like what is he supposed to do? He's supposed to go for 100, 100, and 100. Like he's not the only player out there. The Lakers are the new Clippers of the NBA. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I agree. Ham is too much defense coach, not thinking about winning the game. I don't understand that. Exactly. Best player, but he's playing against bench players. Stop it. He's playing like our best player. I know you don't like to hear it, but facts. Danny Ainge tried to tank and mess around and put together a legit team. He did. This team might be better than the team he had the last few years. Like it's crazy. Yeah, he tried to take and the opposite happened. LeBron looks sad. They're like he was not into it. He just seems out of it. He just seems like he's not there, period. Pat Bev just run around doing nothing. Yeah, facts. Really. LeBron is holding Russ back. I mean, at this point, he is. You trying to push you were right a little too hard. No, not at all. I said it once. I said I was right. I said they're proving me right. And he is proving me right. I had to sit here and listen to you and everyone else tell me that Russell Westbrook is trash and Russell Westbrook isn't gonna play defense and Russell Westbrook isn't going to defend and Russell Westbrook isn't going to rebound. Russell Westbrook isn't going to play. Russell Westbrook isn't going to come off the bench. And I repeatedly said, watch, he will. And look, he's been our best player the last few games. LeBron is shooting 20.7% for three, the worst in the entire NBA. Yeah, he's terrible. He was 0 of 4 again tonight. Or what? 0 of 5, right? 0 of 5? What was he? He was, 0 of 5. Like, it's insane. That is weird when you used to get a triple dub. It was important, and you would be up big. Not in this NBA. Yeah. I mean, this season is like so the Lakers lead the league in fast break points and just pace at 105 point something. The number one team was Minnesota last year, and Minnesota led the league last year with 101. The league is just moving fast this year, a lot faster this year. It is over. It's rough. Yeah, they did. Facts. Darvin Ham benches Russ when he's playing good, but won't bench LeBron when he's playing bad. They would never bench LeBron, which is sad, but I agree. Did Russ lose the Lakers the game again? Right? According to some people. Pat Bev just run around doing a lot of nothing. Words from oh God, Westbrook. Yeah, facts. They started the fourth with Russ, Bev, JTA, Brown, Gabriel after they cut the 5-point the lead to 5. Yeah. Russ is a god. Ham and LeBron are, it's rough. Looking rough. Pacers are garbage organization. McLean. Team does look out of it when LeBron comes in and Russ is out. The two play well together. Yeah, right now they are. I'm all for that. He's not. We'd have to buy him out, and he still goes towards the cap. Nunn's got to go. He does. I agree. The Pacers is not trading Turner for players. They want a first round pick. I already answered this. I said, yeah, they'll probably get a first. We need a big also Braun at the 5 with winning is not it. 186. I agree. We do. We need to go get a big. I mean, I think Thomas Bryant will help a little bit, but LeBron needs to shoot under 10 shots a game. No way he's making more than the rest of AD. Yeah. He's shooting us out of games, literally. It's just crazy. Russ increasing his trade value coming off the bench. He is definitely. Like I said, I'm not against trading Russell Westbrook still. It's got to be the right trade though. Like you can't just get rid of him just to get rid of him, because if you get rid of him just to get rid of him, like you could be screwed. Like it has to be a deal that undoubtedly makes it better. LeBron's gonna be mad if the Cavs win without him. I don't think so. Westbrook did something to LeBron the way LeBron plays. Now LeBron is the new Westbrook. Yeah. They what is it? What they did the was it Freaky Friday or whatever? Like where they swap bodies. Lakers not beating the Cavs, rather LeBron playing or not, because backcourts and stuff. That's why I'm saying, like, you're probably, and I agree, you're probably not beating them regardless. So you might as well just sit LeBron on 80. The Lakers can't make the play in tournament 2-6. Yeah, it is. It's rough. THC is like, yep. I am going to be honest. Kyrie's a great player, but I don't want him on this team. I think it depends on what you get from him. I think it depends on what it is. Like, I wouldn't give up 2 firsts and Russ for him. But one, if he does get bought out, I would take him. Because at that point, it's low risk, high reward. You're going to sign him for, a $2.6 million contract. If he works, great. If he doesn't, just waive him, and then there you go. Move on. At least you tried. I just think it depends on how you got him and what the result was. Russ played good for 3 games now. Y'all don't want to trade him. Hey, a lot of people, it's amazing how fast the narrative changes, but I'm all for it. Even if the Lakers trade for Kyrie, won't make the Lakers a better shooting team. Are you trying to say Kyrie's not a good shooter? Why would you trade Russ if he's playing good right now? I wouldn't. I'm saying unless you get a good deal, but I wouldn't trade Russ at all. I don't think you can. So, are you ready to say that this team is no close to as good as the bubble team? If they made shots, who knows? Right now they're not. Right now they're definitely not. We're really going to struggle against the Cavs if we continue this rebounding issue, considering they have dudes named Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Yeah, bracing myself for that game. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you might as well just sit LeBron, sit Anthony Davis. We're probably not winning that game regardless right now. So sit them both and just, take your L and, hopefully they come back for the Jazz game. We get the Jazz game, hopefully as a W, and, we kind of right the ship a little bit. I just, like, what are your other options right now? LeBron is there's clearly something going on with LeBron. And I don't think it's father time. So there's got to be something. Trade LeBron, if unfortunately they can't. LeBron's trade value 0 yet. Russ has increased his trade value. Yeah, that's true. When LeBron plays bad, it's year 20. When LeBron plays great, it's year 20. Both of it, but yeah. Until Kyrie says something else stupid. Talk about for the Lakers, or you talk about for the Nets? If you talk about for the Nets, I don't think he's going to play another game at all for them. Should Westbrook go to the starting lineup or bench LeBron? Facts. Right now, yeah. The way that they're playing, yeah. Tough loss, but at least Russ is looking awesome off the bench for us. Yeah, I agree. That's for sure games out, which is a great sign, and I agree. LeBron has been killing us. Yeah, he is. He's killing us right now. But Russ has been looking really good. LeBron and Russ switched bodies, so that's what I'm saying. Have we ever won a game with Russ starting? Yeah, we won several games last year. He's started 2 games this season. Miles Turner would be dope. I agree. Darvin Ham bench Russ for having a good game, but rides LeBron after having back. I agree. Trade LeBron for Jeremy Gray after tonight. Yeah. Is that to me? Excuse? We lost 4? I never said we didn't lose. Talking to him. All right. I was like, what? If Kyrie trade Russ for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. I don't know. I would give Russ a chance. If you get Kyrie Irving, I would give Russ a chance. I would rather trade Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn because at that point you don't need either of them because you got Schroeder, Westbrook, and Kyrie. Trade those two and go get Miles Turner. You end up with Miles Turner and Kyrie Irving, you're probably winning a championship. We need shooting. I agree. Both Jakob Poeltl and Miles Turner could really help this team. Just any competent center, not named Anthony Davis. Yeah, I agree. Look, I wouldn't even like I talked about going and getting Miles Turner. I even made a video. Many of you, I'm sure, are aware of like you could trade Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn and go get Jakob Poeltl and Josh Richardson. The money works. Go do that. Take a first round pick. Give up those two. Go get Josh Richardson and Jakob Poeltl and call it a day. Unpopular take, trade LeBron. Not going to happen, but a ton of assets and maybe a big name player in return seems better for the future that we currently have. Yeah, if he could be traded, I wouldn't be against it. Obviously, depending on what the deal is. Oh my God, Russ had a good game, but Lakers lost. How many times did we have to say that about LeBron and the entire team? Hey, when LeBron has a good game and we lose, we still lost. It doesn't matter who has a good game, but Russell Westbrook had a good game. We still say, oh, LeBron had a great game, but no one else helped. You know, what's going on, Supreme? Appreciate you. How you doing here? I've always said AD wearing low tops is insane. He usually wears Kobe's, but been wearing LeBron's new sneakers. I don't like LeBron wearing them either. Giant dudes wearing low tops are wild. I agree. You should be having those shoes as tight as possible and as high as possible. But Coach Ham won't play big ball. We don't have bigs. That's the problem. We don't. Gabriel does a lot of good out there, bro. He's perfect small ball 5 next to us. He is a good small ball 5 next to us. Would you do Nunn, Bev in a first round for your Yeah, trade works. Yeah. So something I just mentioned. Yeah. I even made a video about it. Couldn't rebound. Yeah, agreed. Nets will blow it up. Where will Kevin Durant end up? I think Kevin Durant ends up either in Phoenix or Boston. I wouldn't be surprised if it's either. I think Boston would still trade for Kevin Durant, and I think that the Phoenix Suns would definitely trade for Kevin Durant. So I think he ends up one of those two places. Would be my guess. Crazy to me if the Jazz are truly a good team. Could you imagine this Jazz team if they had Wemba? Yeah, terrifying. Y'all got an excuse for everything. Sure. If Bev continues not being a factor and Russ continues playing good, when Dennis comes back, Bev might be unplayable. I agree. I really do. That's what I'm saying. You might have to trade him. Like, I understand he's a good locker guy. I understand he's a good, like, hoo-ha, like, let's go type guy. We're not good enough to have a Jared Dudley on the team. We're just not, So if we could trade him and get somebody that'll actually provide some production, you got to do it. You think it's possible we'll be in the conversation for the All-Star game if he keeps playing like these past 3 games? I could see him. Yeah. Look, I really think Russell Westbrook could be, like, no joke, 6th man of the year. The way he's playing, I think he would deserve it. I really do. Like, if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he deserves it. But yeah, I could see him still making an All-Star game. Yeah. LeBron is feeling how Westbrook felt all last year. See how karma works? Yeah, exactly. A healthy LeBron and AD just finna prove the haters wrong. If you a hater that much, why even come into the chat, talk reckless, be positive on this channel, and we believe in Lakers. I do. I still think they can turn it around. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to give them a week to rest. Let them go chill. Let them go, recover, get their body, their minds right, everything like that. Probably not beating the Cavs regardless right now, the way that we're playing. Let's, take that L, get right, and then move on to trying to win basketball games. Let's see. Literally nobody else showed up. It wasn't just LeBron not playing. Anthony Davis had 2 points in the second half. 2 points. All of our scoring came from Russ and Walker. Russ and Walker were our two best players tonight, with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. You must have not watched the game. You must have just, checked the box scores. This is the only channel I've been on who's backed Russ. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Look, I have been so far. He's proven me right. Knock on wood. He's made me look great. You don't have to wait until December to trade Pat. You have to. You can't aggregate his contract. I explained this earlier. You should know this. You should know if you're gonna try to call me out. You should, one, listen to what I said, and two, like I said, you can trade Patrick Beverley right now, but it has to be a 1-for-1 swap. Just like how the Lakers had to trade for Patrick Beverley individually. They couldn't include him in a deal until I think it's December 14th or 15th. You can trade Patrick Beverley by himself, but you can't go get a Miles Turner or a Buddy Hield or somebody like that with two players, with just Patrick Beverley. You have to include, a Kendrick Nunn or something like that. Like, again, look stuff up. It's always somebody that leaves a dumb comment like this that's always trying to call somebody out, and they don't even know what they're talking about. I'm not a Laker fan, but on first three quarters, Lakers had a good D and lost in the fourth. They did. We got roughed in the fourth. But LeBron played, and he played terrible. Like, maybe we win if LeBron didn't play tonight, because those shots would have went to other people. The turnovers wouldn't have happened. Just the terrible decision making, all that stuff. Maybe if he didn't play at all, we would have won. They weren't bad defensively. Sometimes players just get unreasonably hot. The guys, yeah, that's what I was saying. The same thing earlier. Honestly, Sexton was the reason for the Monsters first night. Yeah, he was great for them tonight. Wave Damian Jones. He just flat out sucks. Sign Howard, Whiteside, Timberlake. The problem is that one, he's on he can opt in for a 2-year deal. He's on a guaranteed contract, so he'd still count towards the cap hit. So it makes it tough. This channel is lit, great content. Thank you so much, Dark Wolf. I really appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I'm not leaving yet. We'll leave soon. But in the meantime, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Really helps me out a lot. And like this video. Please. It takes 2 seconds to do both, and it means a ton. Jude's got a Kobe jersey, and he makes an excuse for LeBron. What Russ can't guard no big man every time they score on him. Who said that? Must be somebody else. I don't know. It's got to be somebody else. It can't be to me. I didn't say anything about it. Russ looked comfortable, and he's adjusting how the team are guarding him. Yeah, I agreed. Darvin Ham needs to be called out. He's like Frank Vogel, and Darvin Ham is nowhere near Frank Vogel. Like I said, he's got these guys playing a top 3 defense with no real wing defenders. He has everybody buying in. He fixed Russell Westbrook and that problem, all that stuff. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those things. Like, they're doing great. Y'all brought up Bron. I was talking about Russ. See, slow. What up, my guy? This channel is about to smash your first channel. Are you surprised it's been this fast? Actually, well, the original growth, yes. So for those that don't know, I have a mother channel, a channel that I started originally, which is As It Stands, just As It Stands. And I talk about basically all other teams, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I'm a Laker fan. I don't want to just only talk about Lakers on this channel. Let me create a Laker channel. That's how this channel was started. And this channel just took off. But believe it or not, I actually figured this channel would go faster. I remember when I started this channel, because that was at the time, I was just growing fast, because I got 5, the As It Stands channel, subscriber wise, really tapered off and views and stuff. I had this crazy rush, and then that kind of bled into this, things like that. But anyway, yeah, no, I when I started this channel, I was even telling my girl when I started it, I was like, honestly, I think the Laker channel will be the biggest channel I have. And I was like, and I think it'll be the most consistent that I have. And so far it has been. It's just because I'm a Laker fan. I know how diehard we are. I know how like obsessed we are. I know how, ins and outs we are, how loyal we are, stuff like that. So I was just like, I just think I know the Laker fandom. I know the Laker fan base. I actually know basketball and the Lakers. I was like, I think I'll have success doing this. And so far, so good. And it's thanks to all of you guys. Seriously, I appreciate all of you. Yeah, just trying to grow the channel. I need like 100 more subs and I'll surpass my first original channel, which would be awesome. So subscribe to the channel. Help me reach that goal. We got to trade too much waiting. The problem is there's not many trades we can do right now, right? Unless we're trading Russ, we can't do a trade right now because you can't aggregate Patrick Beverley. So we have to wait. Like as painful as it is, we have to wait. And like I said, Russell Westbrook he's playing too good for us right now to trade him, to just unload him, But it allowed us to get up and down the floor more true. Trade LeBron and AD and get more assets. Can't trade LeBron this year. Bro, all offseason, this is the only channel who consistently backed Russ like I've been. He's been playing on younger, quicker teams and understands how he's being guarded. Now, yeah, great. Well, and thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Darvin Ham has been great, bro. The basketball team missed to make shots. That's my point exactly. Like they can't, like Darvin Ham can't control guys making shots. Darvin Ham can't control Anthony Davis scoring 2 points. Like there's just some things that are out of the coach's control. Still think Utah wants to help the Lakers with the trade. I think Danny Ainge does. Yeah, I agree. Jazz are not trading with the Lakers. They don't need to. I don't know. I mean, the problem is I still don't think they're like a legit team. Like I think that they're kind of what the Jazz were, which was a good regular season team. They probably get eliminated in the first or second round. Like that was the whole reason Danny Ainge wanted to blow it up, was because he was like, we're not going to win. We're not going to go anywhere. I might as well rebuild and try to build a new contender. They're kind of just the same team that they were, to be honest, Lakers still playing above 500 team yet. Russ played great. Maybe D Ham should put LeBron in check. Yeah, he just keeps chucking up 3, shaking my head. I don't care what everyone says. Russ proved all the haters wrong. Agreed 100%. 100%. But we haven't played a team with season, play a lot of teams. Yeah, and the problem is our schedule doesn't really get easier this year. We have like I think two or three stretches where we have like 4 or 5 games against like what would be presumed, under 500 team. But other than that, it's pretty like I don't know. It's pretty like balanced, I guess. Kyrie don't belong, but Ime, welcome to the team. We got some lovely ladies lined up for you. Right? That was my whole point. I'm with you 100%. It blows my mind. It's so funny that the Brooklyn Nets are condemning Kyrie, saying all this stuff, this, that, and the other, and yet they're willing to go hire Ime Udoka, who literally was accused of harassment. And on top of that, you have an owner that has done some heinous stuff that no one wants to talk about because of the market that he represents. And the NBA and everyone doesn't want to lose money. But they'll condemn Kyrie and throw Kyrie under the bus. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, how can you say anything given the circumstances? Like, in the middle of condemning Kyrie Irving, they're like, we're gonna go get Ime Udoka. So you care more about somebody just posting an image than you do about a man literally, doing what he did, allegedly. It's crazy. It's so backwards. It makes no sense to me. Lakers need Turner and Kyrie, trade Beverly and Damian Jones. I wouldn't be against that at all. Pat Bev has never been an offensive engine. Bev is a locker room guy. too. We can't forget that. No, and I understand that. The problem is we're not good enough to have like a locker room guy. We're not good enough to have a Jared Dudley. Like the bubble team was good enough to where like you could have that guy. We're just not good enough. We don't have a good enough players right now, or at least guys aren't playing well enough. If we could turn it around, guys start knocking shots, start looking good, maybe it's a different conversation. But I just think, and you got to think Patrick Beverley is the only one that has, outside of Russ, the only one that has a sizable contract. So that's the other thing. DM messing up for keeping Russ on the bench in the fourth. Russ was on fire today, and he should have let him shine. And I agree. I said the same thing earlier. I don't know why they didn't go to Russ like late in the game when they got it to like 8. Like, I don't know why you didn't just give it to Russ. We had like 4 straight possessions where like Russ didn't even touch the ball. And it was like, dude, like you're getting stops, you're doing all this stuff. Like Russ has been your hottest guy. He's shooting great from 3. He's getting to the hoop. These guys can't stop him. Why wouldn't you give him the ball and see if he creates it? Worst case scenario, he blows the game and you lose anyway. But why not give him an opportunity? Russell probably going to start now. I don't think so. I think they'll keep him off the bench, which they should. Press conference, LeBron just said he'll be ready to go on Sunday. Hopefully. He is. Westbrook has proven the doubters wrong now, and I love it. All his shots were short. Bron doesn't have his legs. You can tell his shooter's up last. There's a lot to be optimistic about. I agree. I don't think he's going to shoot this way forever, but that's why I was saying, like, let him rest for, like, if it's really his ankle, and his ankle is really that jacked right now, because he clearly doesn't have lift, give him like a week or so, and let him get his ankle right. Let him get his body right. He's been dealing with the flu or some sickness or whatever. Let him get right, and then come back, and then maybe we can go at a run. Because right now he's hurting us more than he's helping us. And do another rookie cardio idea. As much as y'all want the Lakers to trade LeBron, just let me ask you something to get who to make the Lakers better. Even though, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not trading LeBron James. They couldn't trade LeBron even if they wanted to. For one, and two, you're not like, who are you gonna get? I agree, 100%. I've said the same thing over and over again. Y'all look at stat sheets and get the whole story. Pat Bev is defending and doing a lot of little things. He does. I'm not saying Patrick Beverley is terrible. I'm just saying that we need more. And he's our only sizable contract. Like, if we had, like, let's say, whatever, just throwing out a name. Let's say Winning Gabriel had a $12 million contract. I would say trade him. I'd say package Winning Gabriel, but like, we don't. And he's in the one position that we have an abundance of. So he has our most sizable contract next to Russell Westbrook. He's in a position that we don't really need. Like, it's just, especially when he gets back. Like, that's my only thing. Agreed. Something is just not right tonight. Yeah, he was I don't know. He was great in the first half. And then I don't know. Fell off, had a bad game, something. Let's see. Nets smacked the Wizards to Katie. Look out. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Nets winning today was a good sign. As I want them to keep winning now. I want them to win every game that Kyrie doesn't play, because that'll give them even more incentive to get rid of him. So far, everything that I had hoped and I said would happen has happened in the Kyrie situation. I've been spot on. Like, it's incredible. And now I need them to keep winning. They didn't have Ben Simmons either. Like, so make a trade with the Spurs, keep Russ simple. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Go trade Beverly and Nunn, get Jakob Portal and Josh Richardson. Happy Steve Nash. Oh, yeah. True. Bryant is going to be evaluated next weekend. Hopefully, he's back in the next 10 days. So, yeah, like I hope so too. We could really use him. They trade him if anything, I believe, to get something. I don't trust Irving. The problem is, like, who's going to trade for him? Like, that's the thing. Like, and they're going to lose him regardless. Like, you're not going to, like, who's going to give up anything for him? Like, and at this point, you might as well just ride it out, keep Russ. You know, like, if you have to give up any assets, because I mean, Russ is playing great for you. You know, I mean, if something changes later on, then maybe you address it later on. But and the problem is the only way you'd be able to trade for Kyrie is to trade Russ. So, not that I'm a huge Matt Ryan fan, but I wonder why it is. Likewise, I agree with you, Trevor. I do. I don't know why either. I have no. Your guess is as good as mine. Exactly. I agree. I don't think anyone is calling out Braun on the poor shot selection decision making. I know he hasn't been feeling well the last couple games, but he has been ongoing issues since the start of the season. Exactly. That's my point. Like, it's not just 1 or 2 games. Like, he's done it from the beginning. From the beginning. Yo, salute. What's going on, Marcus? I appreciate you. I blame the coach for this loss. How do you blame the coach for this loss? It's not his fault. Anthony Davis scored 2 points and LeBron James was terrible tonight. I mean, you know, and the problem is he can't match big for big because the difference is the Jazz have the luxury of all of their bigs can shoot, all of them. Like, we don't have any other bigs besides Anthony Davis, who he's been struggling to shoot. Like, you can't have Winning Gabriel, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and like Thomas Bryant on the court. You just can't. You're not. Yeah, maybe you rebound better. You're not going to score. Like, so it's a tough position. It was a tough position to be in. AD should be running the Lakers right now. Should be running the Lakers right now. Only if he wasn't dealing with the injuries. We got AD for a reason. Yeah, he should. This was a game that, like I said, he should have absolutely dominated. And he looked so good in the first half. Just the second half, he just, I don't know, just had a bad game, I guess, or a bad half. Congrats on that, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You've been growing fast. I can only imagine if you had Twitter, Instagram, and other platforms across the world, that'd be crazy. I agree. It's hard for me right now. I just have a million things going on, just life, family, kids, YouTube. I'm sure if I did like TikTok, I mean, I've been trying to post on TikTok a little bit. Like, I've been trying to get into shorts because YouTube's changing the whole short program and stuff, and like even like monetization and stuff. So I'm trying to create shorts more. But beyond like the shorts, I'm trying to take like the YouTube shorts and post them on TikTok, stuff like that. Should be trying to do it on my Instagram and stuff. But I need to cross promote. I really do. It's just tough for me right now. Just got so much going on. I don't have much time, and it is time consuming. But thank you. I appreciate you. And look, I am more than thankful, more than blessed, more than happy for this growth. I mean, I've had this channel for 3 going on 4 months now, something like that. Maybe it's been 4 months. And I'm averaging like, I don't know, 1,100 subs or whatever a month. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So it's a blessing. It really is. I'm very blessed. We're at 5483. I'm 17 subs away. If there's 17 of you that aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Don't trust somebody else to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Only you can subscribe to the Laker channel. But yeah, I appreciate you. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. You guys know the drill. All right, we'll go for about 10 more minutes, and then we'll skate on out of here. Because I do want to wanted to make a video about what Stephen A. Smith said about Kyrie and Joe Tsai. So gonna wrap this up, and then I'll go make that video and post a late night video. Hopefully it does good for a late night, because late nights are usually hit or miss. But be sure to look out for that video. Probably be posted around midnight, or I might wait for tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Keep an eye out for that video. But again, subscribe to the channel. Patrick Beverly and Kendrick Nunn, 1 first and 2 seconds for Kelly Oubre, PJ Washington, Jalen McDaniels. This Braden size shooting, big man thoughts. I wouldn't mind it. I don't think the money adds up though, because off the top of my head, what Kelly Oubre makes, what, 13 million, something like that. PJ Washington makes what? I think the same as 26. If that's more than like 25 million or 24 million, something like that, then I don't think it works. I don't know. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but if it is possible, I wouldn't mind it. Like, if we could do that, I would be all for that. Yes. Yeah. So if the money works, then yes. I really think Kyrie and Turner can turn the Lakers around. I believe in both of them that much. Like the Lakers need to phone and make this happen. Yeah, I agree. Like if we could figure out a way to get both, I would be all for it, 100%. Like give me Kyrie and Miles Turner, I'll take my chances. You got 2 7-footer shooting threes. It's hard to scout that. Yeah, agreed. Utah was just a big mismatch. Agreed. I still find it so funny how just a week ago I saw people saying Lakers should send Russ home and not even trade him, and now the same people are saying, "Dude, I've been saying the same thing. I've been saying the same thing." And it's funny how everyone's like a lot of people have disappeared, right? I mean, you've been here, Snorlax, since like the beginning, right? I mean, I would have like 200-300 people in these streams, and they'd all just be bashing me about Russ. And now look, now at our peak, we had like 130, I think, was at the peak. We've had like 100 the entire time because all those people have nothing to say anymore. Like it's hilarious. Um, you know, but I do like. But one thing I will say, like, like because there are some people that still show up, like uh, Shep. Like Shep talks a lot of shit, but at least he's consistent and at least he shows up. You know, me and him almost never agree on anything, but I respect him at least showing up, talking to shit. You know, if you're gonna talk, talk. You know, if you're gonna say what you gotta say it. You know, like don't hide. I sit up here, good or bad, sit up here, right or wrong, take my lumps, do what I have to. Utah won't get away with that the next one. We should have left Russ in the fourth stretch. I agree. I'm with you. Harden and Durant demanded trades are going to get hurt the future of the next superstar. Also, Kawhi low management hurt CBA. Kyrie situation. Yeah, I mean, it's a mess right now. They're really going to have to address all this stuff in the CBA, which I think is going to be tough to do. It's going to be really tough to do. Teams are going to limit players' social media, just how WWE does to wrestling. I wouldn't be shocked if that happens at all. Target package here without trading Russ. I even saw someone, can we re-sign Russ next season? It's crazy how fast the narrative. Oh, it is. It is amazing. It is amazing. And I literally said that in a video. I literally said, watch Russ play good, and everybody changes their tune. Everybody changes their tune. I had to sit here and listen to so much shit for like literally like 3 months. And I took my L, took my lumps, all that stuff, and boom, Daddy was right. So I'm happy. Is there a situation where Russ can take a huge pay cut, reduction for next season? I actually think he will. I like if he continues to play this way and we don't trade him, I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers re-sign him for like 12 or 15 million. And I wouldn't be shocked if Russ stays. Especially if the fans turn around and they love him again, like they have been. I mean, the guy got MVP chance, stuff like that. Like, look, he wanted to be in LA. He loves LA. He's from LA. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind that he would want to be here and want to stay here if he could. I just think he's looking at it as like the fans don't want me, the organization doesn't want me. But things could turn around. I mean, if Russ keeps playing the way he's playing, the fans will still love him even if we lose. He'll still get MVP chance, all that stuff. I really do. I hope so. Like if he keeps playing the way he's playing, I pray that they keep him. Like sign him. It has to be for the right deal, right? If he still wants $25-30 million, which he's not going to get anywhere, then no. But if we could get him for like, basically 6-man money, which is like 13 to 15 million. If we could get him somewhere around there, I'm all for it. Make that happen. And we'd still have money to sign other guys. Pat Bev comment was that chat. I'm all for improving the team. I just like the Pat Bev fan. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, butt kicker. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Yes, Blucka, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm 16 subscribers away from 5,500. Subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. Only you can subscribe to the channel. But all right, let's power through these questions and we're going to get out of here. If Russ takes 18 million, we can add a couple more pieces, resign Lonnie Walker next year. I agree. I would love that. Playing with the stagnant ball, holding LeBron James is what he held Westbrook back. Put Westbrook back on Washington, and he's averaging 22, 10 to 10. Agreed. Agreed. Also, LeBron's shooting this year has been beyond abysmal. He's very bad form skill wise. Yeah, dude. I believe he's worst in the league right now for shot attempts. Over whatever 120 shot attempts or whatever. One day you will have 1 million subscribers and you should go live on YouTube when that day happens. I absolutely hope so. I would love that. That's the goal, right? The goal is to be a face, a fixture, someone in this community with amongst the Laker fans within the Laker community. Absolutely. First goal is 10K. We need to get to 10K. I really want to get. I was on pace to hit 10K before the end of the year, and I really want to hit that. And now I'm nowhere close. Just based on my averages, they died at. I had this just rocket shot up, which is great. I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed. But it's kind of tapered off, and I'm just damn. I really want 10K, before the end of the year, and I got a month, 2 months to do it. But we will 10K. Then next up would be 25K, 50K, 100. I definitely want 100K. I want to get one of those plaques, those YouTube plaques. I know that sounds stupid, but I do. I would love to have that. That's the goal. I'd love to get to 100K, be able to have one of those plaques in the background, probably wear it like a chain every live stream to be look what I got. But no, definitely. Once we hit all those milestones and stuff, I'll definitely do live streams. Definitely, Alfonso. And I appreciate you. I really do. Being a parent, working a full-time job is hard already. The fact that you stay up to talk basketball with us and answer questions says a lot. You'll get a bag soon. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you, Rich. It is. Look, I'm a father of 5. I have 5 kids. Got the wife, the family, all that stuff, work, all that stuff, and grinding away. But I have a goal. I have drive. I know what I want, and I'm willing to work for it to achieve it. And I believe, I believe nothing's handed for you, right? You gotta work. You gotta do it. And I'm willing to grind. I'm willing to do what is necessary. I'm willing to work hard. And I love it. I mean, how could you not? I mean, seriously, I get to sit here, talk sports with all you guys, shoot the shit, whether we agree, whether we disagree, whether we're, I'm ranting on somebody, whatever. It's so fun. Who wouldn't want to do this? I love this. It's this is fantastic. I love it. I really do. I love it. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful, very happy. And I just want to continue to grow, continue to work hard. I mean, obviously, I'm doing this for the goal, and I always try to be transparent, I'd love to just be able to do this. If I can make enough money to survive and sustain myself and make it decently, but I don't need to make millions, but if I could be, make a decent living, not that I wouldn't, if I could make $1 million a year, doing YouTube, I'm all for it. But no, I want to be comfortable. I want to be in a position to where I'm comfortable, and it's okay, I don't really have to worry about stuff. I could just focus on YouTube, just do YouTube. That's the goal, and all of you, all of your support, everybody, whether you like the videos, subscribe, just watch the videos, comment, are in the live streams, super chats. I had some people give me super thanks, which was cool. I've never had that happen before. That was really cool. Which super thanks is the super chats, but for regular videos, which is cool. All that stuff I do. I'm very thankful. I'm very humble. I'm very blessed. So thank you. Seriously, Rich. Thank you. And all of you. How about bring a big man in for 10-day contract? I really think they should take a look at Whiteside. I really do. Get your rebounding, get your shot blocking. I know he's a bit of a head case at times. Not really the best locker room guy, but gotta do something. Thank you. The Lakers need to blow up the roster. They can't, even if they want to do. I totally agree with that. Winning cures everything. If Russ keeps playing the way he's playing and we win some games, I'm sure fans will embrace Russ if we sign him. But yeah, I agree, 100%. It does. Winning cures everything. You win, you get it. And we also have Russ bird rights, yes, because we have Salon right, yes. So we could go over the cap to resign him. I think 100% the Lakers need to start using Matt Ryan. They need to use him more. I agree 100%. We beat Cleveland next. Braun will have 27. Yeah, I hope so. I'm all for that. I really am. I am, without a doubt. Are your kids Laker fans? I hope they are. If they're not, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are. I mean, look, they're all little. None of them are big. My oldest is 9, so they all, they're just whatever daddy's doing. that's, they're at that stage where it's like whatever, they get excited for YouTube. They love to do that. They love to see that stuff. So of course, they're like dire. They're always asking me about stuff, always about the chats, video stuff. It's awesome. It's cool. It's cool to have those like encounters. But yeah, stop the Bevan Nunn to the Pacers BS. They have 6 guards better than them already. It's, again, just like Russell Westbrook, they're not trading for them to keep them. There's more to trades than just the names and the positions and the players. Garland is hurt and Donovan didn't play. Yeah, I'm hoping they don't show up. That'd be nice. If they will play today, who knows? That's true. LeBron James is not playing for the Lakers because he's about to get traded next season, and the Lakers would be a bad franchise if LeBron leaves. If LeBron leaves, they'd have like a full cap haul. Trade Anthony Davis. They would be in a great position, believe me. But we reached the end of the chat. We reached the end of the stream. So I'm going to skate on out here. Did an hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to go try to make that late night video if I can hurry up before it gets too late. Otherwise, I'll post it in the morning. But nonetheless, I appreciate all of you so very much. Seriously, thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you all for the conversations, just everything. Your support. You guys are awesome. And keep growing. I'm going to keep growing, and I'm excited for it. Hopefully the Lakers keep, playing better and right the ship. I'm glad Russ is playing good. I'm glad, things, there's always some positives. So hopefully we can build on this. Hopefully LeBron plays better. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Anyway, again, like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I really appreciate all of you. You are all beautiful people. Thank you so much. See you all in the next one.